I'm just gonna load up Rogue Legacy because I want to see if it has stutters now. If it has stutters now, then that's very telling. If it doesn't have stutters, then that's also very telling. So this will actually give some very good info. It seems... Oh, you guys can't see the game. You know, I saw a part of a VOD the other day, and for like 30 minutes, you guys couldn't see the game. And nobody told me. Everybody just assumed that it was supposed to be off. I mean, I wasn't doing anything exciting, but you guys couldn't see. What? What is that? What do I have? Oh, it's random muscle spasms. It seems smooth. Sometimes you just don't show it and say it's on purpose. I know. It's not your guys' fault. It's my fault at the end of the day. So it seems smooth. And that's really interesting because that makes me think that, well, it's two options. The fact that it's smooth, there's two options, basically. Which is... Option number one. It's because... It's... Well, option number one is that it doesn't apply to every game. That's option number one. I don't know why it doesn't apply to every game, but that's option number one. Option number two is that the game isn't requiring enough for me to, like, for the stutters to take effect. Like, it's not intensive enough. That's option number two. I think that that's just not true, though, because I was having some serious issues with Rogue Legacy before. But I was using Google Chrome at the time. So that could be why. But it's running smooth right now. It's running very smooth. No issues. No issues. So when I died, it wrote to my disk. And when I select a character, so what happens if I let's try and die again, actually. It's writing to my disk like a decent amount right now. I think it's done now. No, it's still happening. Right in there. It's not causing stutters. So maybe it's not my hard drive. I don't know. I think I might... So the real simple solution is tomorrow I should be able to get another hard drive. And I can switch for the hard drive that I have in my computer out with another hard drive, like an SSD, and obviously it'll be brand new. And if the problem goes away, then we obviously know what the problem was. And I can move stuff over from my old hard drive without too much of an issue. It's not like the hard drive is dead, it's just causing issues when it's accessed. So I can just move stuff over when I need it. You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, I can keep it plugged in and just not use it for anything. You know what I mean? And just have it as like a backup, like, storage drive. I don't know if I'll keep it plugged in, though. I think that's probably asking for trouble, keeping it plugged in. So I think I'll probably unplug it. But, what I can do is I have this this external hard drive. I can just move everything that's on the hard drive onto that external hard drive, and then I can unplug it, and then I can plug the new SSD in, and then I'll just move stuff over when I need it with the external hard drive, and boom, problem fixed, hopefully. There will be some issues, because obviously when you get a new hard drive, because everything is going to be like looking for things in a specific place and it's not going to be there. But I'll just have to deal with that, figure it out. Well, let's play my favorite tune. I can't remember which one it is. Is it this one? No. Fuck, which one is it? Not Pistol Shrimp. Which one is it that I like? It might be this one. Might just have to wait long enough. It is this one. Good song. Gets you in the mood. Fuck some shit up. I died. Let's do some Googling. Do some Googling right quick. Do some Googling. Right quick, some Googling. Signs of a hard drive affecting performance. Can a dying hard drive affect FPS? If the games you play are constantly unloading and reloading assets from the hard drive, yes, it'll absolutely affect performance. It's also possible other applications are making demands from the hard drive, which is slowing down the entire PC. Hard drives won't directly affect FPS unless the game is loading stuff. In such cases, issues usually present as stuttering, not a smooth FPS reduction. Yeah, 100% yes. There's a certain process where a game pulls assets from the hard drive and offloads it into the RAM. You will absolutely see stuttering and less smooth gameplay because the assets are too large to move seamlessly these days. He's just talking about hard drives being bad in general. Failing hard drive is actually common for many old computers feeling slow. Well, I'm kind of annoyed that I bought this external hard drive now. because basically serves zero fucking purpose. Because I could have just used this for fucking file storage and gotten an internal one instead. But it's not a bad purchase because hard drives are hard drives. You know what I mean? You can never have enough space, right? I mean, if you plan to be on your PC for the rest of your fucking life, which I do, more space is always nice. So, it doesn't hurt. That wasn't a waste of money. It just was misplaced money, if that makes sense. Because I didn't need it right now. So I think goal is after the stream, I am going to do my research, figure out what kind of SSD I can buy that just slots into the PC that I have right now. And I will finish up the VOD channel. I will order the SSD tomorrow. And I will then do another stream tomorrow of something. I'm not sure exactly what, but something that the stutters aren't going to be the biggest of deal on. And then I will not be streaming on Halloween. And I will probably not be streaming on the day after. And I'm probably going to be ordering the SSD from the same place I ordered my last one. And it took about 4 to 7 days to show up. So I will try the overclocking thing just to see if that works, because might as well, it's worth a try. And we'll see if DVD runs any better off of that, or if it runs smooth. So we've got a plan. We've got a plan. I need to keep my head up and not get too discouraged. I think that it's a solid plan going forward. And the SSD that I get, I can use in a future computer as well. So it's not like a waste of money. It's not like I'm putting money into an old beat up car or anything, you know what I mean? Like it's something like hard drives I can just fucking easily pop out, you know what I mean? I would have already probably bought some RAM if I could just pop it into this computer, but I can't. This computer can only take DDR3, so oh, there was some RAM stuff I needed to figure out actually. Might as well run that memory diagnostic test as well at some point. Just takes a long time. It's going to be like an overnight thing, but might as well run that just to make sure that my RAM's all perfectly fine. So I've got a plan. It's not ideal because obviously still having issues today, but it is at least something. And I've narrowed it down to at least it is either something, it's either that, my computer's not under enough heavy enough load, or it is that or it's my hard drive. So we've got a very clear idea of two things that it might be. Well, actually, it might not be my hard drive. It might be just some games get affected by it, some games don't, which would be really fucking awful. But I'm taking a guess that it might be the hard drive. I'm honestly taking. I feel like it's down that road. I feel like it makes sense. So I think this is worth a try. I think this actually has a solid chance of maybe solving it. So we'll see. But then why would it go away? Oof, that's a good question. Fuck. Why would it have gone away? Why would it have gone away? I mean, to be fair, hard drives are pretty finicky. Like, it could legitimately just be like, like was in a, like, I mean, because it literally is like a metal spinning disc. I mean, like, there's a physical element that's going to be affecting it. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I know, like, hard drive is like literally a fucking spinning metal disc that you can see. You know what I mean? And it's like scratching it over and over again, like that. It's kind of insane. I don't know. How does a hard drive work, actually? Let's look it up, shall we? Together. How does a hard drive work? It uses magnetic disks or platters to store data. The disks spin rapidly while an arm with read or write heads moves across them, reading and writing data as needed. This process is accomplished by utilizing magnetism to write and read data on the disk surface. That is insane. That is like actually insane if you think about it. Like the concept of a computer is insane. You know what I mean? Like there is a square in my computer that has magnetic disks that spin around and arms read and write on these disks, and then that is read by the computer, like the CPU, and it feeds it into a motherboard that forms that information digitally with pixels. Like, that is insane if you really think about it. Like, that is insane. Like, to think that we started with flint and steel, like fucking, like starting fires with wood, and we've created something like that. Like, that concept is just insanity. Like, it's actually wild. We've invented some crazy shit. Like, we used to fucking, like, build houses out of mud. We used to live in mud houses. We used to hunt for our food with sticks. And now we can just create things digitally with pixels. Like, it's kind of insane. We've created things that can create other things with AI now, too. Like, we've created something that creates things. That's insane. It really is like a crazy concept to wrap your head around. Like, it's just so normalized that you don't really think about the crazy implications of it all. You know what I mean? Like, what we've been able to make. And I mean, like, it's not me. It's not you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody in chat has invented anything. You know what I mean? But, I mean, if you have, fair play. And you know what? I'm proud of you. You're a hero. But chances are probably not. But it's just like the human race as a whole. You know what I mean? I mean, like, I'm probably not going to change the world in any kind of aspect, but that's okay. I'm good with that. I don't really care. I mean, like, there's just, you know, it's a handful of people every couple million, you know what I mean, that really change the world, which is kind of crazy. I mean, somebody invented hard drives and computers and all this stuff. Like, somebody came up with the idea. It very rarely it's one person as well. I mean, somebody came up with electricity. I mean, that's insane. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if, I mean, eventually somebody would have done it, I guess, right? That's the thing. Like, when it comes to science, it's even if one person doesn't do it, somebody will have figured it out eventually, because the solution is there. You know what I mean? It's like a puzzle that's just waiting to be solved. Just somebody has to figure it out and solve it. But you need the tools to be there, to be fair, when you get to the puzzle. And to be fair, everybody only has so long to finish the puzzle before they die. You know what I mean? So, like, sometimes you might not be the one that finishes the puzzle. You might just, you know, give the next person the tools that they need to be able to finish it, to be able to solve it, to be able to come up with something. Just kind of crazy. Kind of the idea of, you know, just like progressing as a race. You know what I mean? Or a species. I was thinking like orcs, dwarves, and stuff like that. Why are those called races? Why aren't they called species? I've never thought about that. Are they called? I swear they are. In like fantasy and stuff. Why aren't they called different species? Weird. It's an interesting concept though, just like us progressing as a species. Like just that everybody's kind of pitching in, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not pitching in. I'm not doing anything. But who knows? Maybe the butterfly effect. Maybe somebody who watches my content, somebody who watches my streams or, you know, a YouTube video, like one video here. Like it doesn't have to be a lot, you know what I mean? They don't have to be a frequent viewer, but maybe they watch like one video and that influences their life in a way, even if it's a small way. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know what you influence with your butterfly effect, you know what I mean? I actually saw a really interesting post. I can't remember what Reddit it was on. It was really moving post. Somebody posted I can't remember what Reddit it was on, but it was a post. Some guy basically just said that it was, you know, it's very serious. Just FYI, that his life was awful and that he had really nothing to live for. He felt like, you know, he was, you know, working a dead end job and, you know, he didn't enjoy his day to day and he just went home tired and didn't feel like anybody cared about him, you know. Normal stuff. Sadly. Not downplaying what he goes through, but I'm just saying there is a lot of people who go through that. And he was basically just like making the Reddit post as kind of like a cry for help, you know what I mean? Just saying like, oh, his life was miserable and that he didn't really want to continue living. And somebody responded in a comment, and it was the most real comment I think I'd ever read on something like that. Which was, the guy said, he just opened it up and he said, I thought I recognized your username. And he goes on to talk that the guy made a post about how to solve a computer issue that the guy was having. And it was just a random Reddit post. And he found it. And it really saved him a lot of hassle and struggle because that person had made that post and it explained the issue for him. And he recognized his username because he appreciated the post so much because it helped him. It was an issue where, like, because he was it was some kind of like job management thing, and he was like making a project and he would try and save it, but it would revert to an older version, which obviously is fucking awful. That sounds annoying as shit. But apparently it was because he was like loading it from a different computer. Like when he went to his parents' house or something, he would, you know, do some work on a laptop, and so it would revert it to a previous version and stuff. That was the explanation behind the, like, how the guy helped him. And he said that he, you know, clicked on the guy's profile and stuff and saw him like post about like some kind of car that he was talking about and something like that. And so that's why he recognized his username, is because he was just checking out his profile after he saw the post to help him out. And it was just like, and he just says like, you never know whose life you really are impacting on your day to day. You know what I mean? Like everybody's just kind of living their own lives a lot of the time. And I mean, it is tough. I think that because our free time is so short for a lot of people, because of the way that society is, like you don't have that much free time. You kind of just end up getting stuck in your own little world because you don't have time to look outside of your world. You know what I mean? You don't have time to keep track of what everybody else is doing because you only really have time to keep track on yourself. But you don't really realize the lives around you that you're affecting, or the lives around you that are affecting you. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, which is really interesting. And it was probably the most like realist comment I've seen on one of those things that really showed that like you are affecting people around you whether you realize it or not. You know what I mean? Like, because that was just a random person, and he just saw the post and was like, "Yeah, you helped me out massively," but there was no way for that guy to know that. You know what I mean? Like, he could have commented, to be fair, but I mean, it was like an old ass post, so he didn't feel a need. You know what I mean? But I mean, maybe he did comment, and the guy just didn't see it or something like that. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, but it was really interesting. I really liked reading that. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't think I do anything important. I don't think I affect anyone. But I mean, like, I know I've talked about it about the streaming stuff, but I know that, like, I've been in bad spots in my life, and I've really enjoyed being able to tune into streams and just being able to hang out, and it not being anything serious. You know what I mean? It not being anything crazy, and it just being a nice chill place to hang out, have a good time, and kind of distract yourself from shit that you're dealing with. And even the small chance that I can do that for somebody else means a lot to me, because I know how much that could mean to somebody, because I've been there myself. You know what I mean? So Kuro's board says otherwise. No, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I can't dispute that. Like, there is people who have genuinely said that they really enjoy watching the streams, and it means a lot to them and stuff. So I can't deny that. That is a fact. As much as I do want to not give myself credit, I can't deny that. I don't know. I mean, I'm just some guy who likes playing video games. That's really all I am. But the idea that I can make anybody's life better is a pretty cool feeling. Even if it's a small thing, even if it's just, giving people a place to forget about shit for a little bit. Honestly, that can be invaluable sometimes, and I know that from personal experience. I mean, games have done that for me my entire life. So I know how impactful that can really be. Life's a doozy, man. It really is. Life's a fucking doozy. Or say life's a bitch. But I mean, I'm not saying it in a specifically bad way right now, so doozy is better. More neutral. Life can be a fucking bitch sometimes, though. I ain't gonna deny that. I'm gonna deny that. I don't know though. I mean, life's worth it sometimes. there's some things out there that are worth living for. I mean, hey, GTA 6. GTA 6. Solid reason to keep living. Could be pretty good. Who knows? Could be a great game. I wonder if that really is going to become like as big of a thing as GTA 5. I wonder if that's the game we're going to be hearing about for the next fucking 10 years. You know what I mean? I mean, I can't imagine it flopping, but there's no reason why it would succeed. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, all the GTA games are pretty fucking classic at this point, though. I mean, even the original GTA is like that top-down view. I mean, like, even that is like iconic, kind of, in a way. I don't think it was very popular when it came out, but it's very iconic these days, just the look and feel of it. But I guess that's because of the other success of the other ones. But I don't know. GTA 6 is gonna be wild. I mean, that's gonna be one of the biggest releases, possibly ever. Like, That might be one of the biggest releases like ever in gaming. I mean, Cyberpunk was pretty up there. Cyberpunk was like a very, very anticipated game. What else? Red Dead 2 would have been a bit up there. People really liked the original Red Dead, and I think Red Dead 2 would have had a lot of anticipation behind it. What else would have been like super big anticipated releases? I mean, nobody really cares about Call of Duty releases these days. Like, yeah, they sell well, but I don't think they're ever like anticipated releases. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really call them that. I mean, maybe like a Monster Hunter game or something. Resident Evil games, potentially, but I feel like Resident Evil games, like, honestly, people are more excited for the old remakes than they are for the new games, to be honest. Maybe Resident Evil 2 remake would have been a pretty fucking big release, to be fair. I don't know, because I wasn't there. I mean, there is, like, GTA 5, obviously. I mean, I think GTA 6 probably will be the biggest release, like, of all time. We can look at a list here. Most anticipated video games of remaining 2024 and beyond. Dragon Age Veilguard. People are excited a little bit about that. I'd say a decent amount. But it has been a long time since the previous game. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl? Yeah, it's the second one, right? Yeah. That's the new Stalker game. That actually looks pretty cool. Path of Exile 2. People are actually pretty fucking hyped for Path of Exile 2. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Is anybody fucking excited for that? To be fair, it did look kind of good, but... Lies of P? Oh, it's DLC. Gotcha. DLC for Lies of P. That'll be pretty fucking solid. Lies of P. When I first saw Lies of P, I honestly was like, wow, this is literally just a fucking, like, copy job of Dark Souls. But I gave it more time, and genuinely, it's actually a really solid game. It's a really well-made game. DLC for Black Myth Wukong. That game was really good. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Wow, it's a remaster. Oh, that's a very like beloved game. Wolf Among Us 2. That's pretty exciting as well, to be honest. That is pretty exciting. I am pretty excited for that. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered. I don't know this game, but yeah, they're legendary PS1 era games. They're influential to many dark fantasy action adventure games and RPGs. It's a remaster. It's the 25th anniversary. Wow. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. People are really excited for that, for sure. For sure. This is a great list, actually. What the fuck? This is on IMDb. This is a great list. Like, this genuinely has, like, all the big games. Civilization 7. Pretty exciting. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oof. People are... I don't know. Ubisoft is kind of in trouble. Like, Ubisoft is genuinely kind of in trouble. Rumors of buyout from Tencent are circulating. Ubisoft stocks have plummeted. Have they actually? Ubisoft stock value. Has it fucking plummeted? Oh god, it fucking has. Holy shit. Holy shit. They went from like a solid $4 to Just under $3. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's not good. I think around the release of Star Wars Outlaws, it dipped to $2. What made it shoot up on October 4th? Ubisoft News, October 4th, 2024. What happened? Why the Bloomberg News? Huh. What does that mean? What happened? I don't know. Ubisoft's founding Guillemot family and Tencent reportedly considering taking the company private amid high-profile flops and share price collapse. I don't know enough about stocks to know how this works, or like how shares of companies work. Ubisoft's founding Guillemot family. Yeah. Bloomberg reports that both parties are speaking with advisors in a bid to stabilize Ubisoft after shares in the company fell 54% this year. Publication qualifies this by saying these exploratory talks may end up going nowhere, and a buyout is not the only option being discussed. Ubisoft declined to comment. Guillemot family, including Ubisoft boss Yves Guillemot, holds just over 20% of Ubisoft shares, with Tencent owning just over 9%. At the time of this article's publication, shares in Ubisoft have rebounded a whopping 26% on the news. I mean, honestly, they might have just put it out there to make the stocks go up a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's like a anticipated reaction, but they might have just done that to make their stock go up a little bit. I don't know. The Assassin's Creed Shadows, people aren't super hyped at it. Looking at it from what I've seen, people are not excited as much. Avowed. What is Avowed? I haven't heard of this. This new story-driven high fantasy RPG by Obsidian looks to be a mix of Skyrim and Outer Worlds, set in the Pillars of Eternity universe. Oh wow. Oh wow. Why have I not heard of this? I mean, it is quite a ways out. It's next year, but huh. It's on my wish list. Made by Obsidian. This is Pillars of Eternity, right? They make Eternity? What else does Obsidian make? Everything is on your wish list. Yeah, you're not wrong. Obsidian Entertainment. What do they make? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2? Neverwinter Nights 2? Fallout New Vegas. Wow, people love that game. South Park The Stick of Truth? Dungeon Siege 3? Pillars of Eternity? Skyforge? Pathfinder Adventures? Armored Warfare? They might have just worked on it. Obsidian originally worked on the game until February 2017 when development was moved in-house. Tyranny? Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, The Outer Worlds, Grounded. People like Grounded. Pentiment. They've made some solid games. They've definitely made some solid games. They're going to make Outer Worlds 2 as well. They make 6 sequels to established franchises and some hit or miss original IPs. Well, if they made Pillars of Eternity, though, Pillars of Eternity is fucking solid. That's a really popular game. Skyforge. I don't think I've heard of that. Free game. Oh, they didn't make it though. Action MMO. Oh, they made it with collaboration. Everything is on my wish list. Alpha Protocol. What's that? Oh, that's not on my wish list. Boom, it's been added. Had its moments, but a lot of it was just slog for me personally. Interesting. Now, you own Alpha Protocol. You've played 17.8 hours. Huh. Loyalty carries a price, and no one knows this more than Agent Michael Thornton, a talented young agent cast out by his government. Thornton is the only one with the information needed to stop an impending international catastrophe. Have you ever noticed that old video games, their description kind of reads like a movie? Like, it reads like a generic movie. It's kind of funny. I feel like nowadays they've kind of realized that video games are different and they don't need to go down the movie route. But I feel like back then they didn't used to differentiate that much. So it's an interesting experience. You're making me want to play it. Pretty much is a generic action movie in video game form, that's fair. I mean, 87% positive for Pillars of Eternity. I've only heard good things about Pillars of Eternity, interestingly enough. Like your opinion is like the first bad feedback I think I've ever heard about a Pillars of Eternity. Aren't video games just interactive movies? Yes and no. I agree with that statement. I know you're just joking around, but I agree with that statement, but I also disagree. Like, it depends on the game. Depends on the game. Bless you, thank you. Depends on the game. Nose itches. Well, I say itches, it like hurts. Something stabbed me in the nose. I really want to play Pillars of Eternity at some point. There's so many things I want to play though at some point. Like, there's just not enough time to play all of it, dude. The amount of games that I have in my fucking library. I have 3,858 games in my library, including free games. That's insane. How the fuck am I supposed to play all of this? In terms of games that I own 2,000. 2,200. Ooh, I wonder if they've done the new Humble Bundle stuff yet. Not yet. This month of Humble Bundle was Remnant 2, Persona 5, Persona 5 Strikers, to be fair. I don't know what that means. Jusant or Jusant? Dome Keeper, that's a pretty cool game. Jack Move, Station to Station, Remnant Records, McPixel 3. That's pretty cool, actually. Pixel 3. I remember I played McPixel when I was way too young, and so I did not understand most of what was going on because it's not meant for children. I didn't understand what the fuck was happening. I was 13. I mean, to be fair, I mean, 13 kind of is a child still. Especially if you're a bit sheltered. I was a bit sheltered. I already own McPixel 3. What the fuck? Fuck. When did I get this? I have no idea. Oh shit, I got an extra copy of McPixel, I guess. I really like the Humble Monthly stuff. It's like a loot box of games. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. I like loot box type stuff, though, to be fair. PoE 1 only had real-time with pause combat, which I'm not a fan of in general. At least when you actually need to order companions around in order to have any chance of winning combats. I also remember being heavily disappointed with how little the game reacts to certain things, like character creation options that sound like they should be impactful, or even some major quest decisions. Okay, that's fair complaints. I can understand not liking real-time with pause. I can understand that. I don't mind real-time with pause. I never thought I liked real-time with pause, but I really liked Jagged Alliance back in action. That's like a really like beloved game for me for some reason. And that was real time with pause. So I got pretty used to it in that. I had a really good time. I don't think real time with pause like bothers me anymore, but I can understand not liking it for sure. Man, this is a long list of anticipated games. Goddamn. Borderlands 4 is next year, dude. Shit. Shit. Oh shit, they're doing a remake of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I can get by if you can just stick to controlling your own character, which I was able to do with Tyranny, and thus I enjoyed that more overall. Gotcha, interesting. I didn't realize Tyranny was similar. They're gonna do a remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag in 2026. Early 2026. There's a Bleach game coming out. I like Bleach. This list is really good. This list has is way better than it has any right being. Holy shit. Like the information that it has is very accurate as well. Like I feel like it's very very unbiased information. Ubisoft trying to make people remember they had good games once. Yeah, like what the fuck does Ubisoft even make these days that's any good? Like what is the last game they made that was actually good? Let's see, shall we? What was the last game they made that was actually good? I mean, Just Dance 2025 edition, that doesn't fucking count. Move it back. Monopoly 2024 edition doesn't count. Star Wars Outlaws, not good. Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition, that's not a new game. Rabbids Legend of the Multiverse, I mean, that doesn't even have a link. It's a fucking, it's a whatchamacallit game. iOS stuff. Battlecore Arena Early Access. The Rogue Prince of Persia. Nope, that's early access as well. X Defiant. X Defiant looks like it had promise, but holy shit, that fell off a fucking cliff. I have not seen anybody talk about X Defiant after the first couple of weeks after it came out. I have not seen anybody mention that game. How bad is the player numbers? Especially with the new COD, actually, it's probably fucking really dead. But you can't look at the player numbers because it's not on Steam. Oh, well, maybe when it comes out on Steam, it'll pop off a little bit more. iOS. Skull and Bones, that was atrocious. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, that game was actually good, from what I heard. That was actually a solid game. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, I did not hear that get mentioned at all. Was that a fucking, what you call it, game? VR game? I think so. I did not hear that get mentioned at all after it came out. I heard people talking about it before it came out, but not after. Assassin's Creed Mirage was kind of meh, from what I understood. The Crew Motorfest, people were mostly annoyed because they were, like, disabling or removing people's accounts from the crew. Like, making people have to grind again or some shit. I can't remember what it was, but it was pissing people off. Anno 1800 Console Edition. Again, that doesn't count. The Settlers' New Allies. Didn't even hear that. Didn't even hear that was a thing. I don't even know what that is. Valiant Hearts Coming Home. Don't know what that is either. Oddballers. Don't know what that is. Just Dance 2023. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Is that the turn-based game? That wasn't too bad from what I heard, actually. Weirdly enough. I heard that wasn't actually that bad. Roller Champions. That game actually looks fun. Roller Champions actually looks fun. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction. Oh, that was a fucking that was atrocious. I saw some people talk about that, and it was really bad. Like, it was like scam levels of bad. And then we're at fucking Just Dance 2022. Man, they fucking released like nothing, apparently. What the hell? Yeah, they don't have a good track record. Far Cry 6. Man, they released very little in oh, no, never mind. There's a mess up with the dates. Or not a mess up, but just Far Cry 6? Far Cry 6? I don't think Far Cry 6 was bad. I think Far Cry 6 was solid. But yeah, I mean, for such a like a AAA company, they do not have a lot of actually Far Cry 6 only 70% positive. Maybe not that great. Holy shit, there's a tank. I'm interested. I want to play now. Yeah, Ubisoft is not what it once was, that's for sure. Definitely not once was. Hopefully they release some good stuff eventually. Phantom Blade Zero. There's a Wolverine game, that's true. Rumor for a 2026 release, but now we're getting into the area where it's like very uncertain. Resident Evil 9, most likely late 2025 or early 2026. The first Resident Evil to be an open world game and a direct sequel to Resident Evil Village. It'll be utilizing the Resident Evil engine to its absolute limit. Is that confirmed information? An open world game. Interesting. I mean, that kind of makes sense for Resident Evil, to be honest. Like, open world to an extent. Kind of like Silent Hill style. You know what I mean? I mean, Silent Hill isn't that open world, but from what I understand. But the Wolverine game had some leaked footage. Looked like an Assassin's Creed game with a Wolverine mod. Oh, no. Wait, is it made by Ubisoft? No, it's from Insomniac. Insomniac makes they make the Spider-Man games, right? The Spider-Man games did really well. Yeah, they did really well, the Insomniac Spider-Man. People really liked them. Gears of War. We are back. I like that. We are back. Coalition is making a prequel to Gears of War with all the beloved characters using Unreal Engine 5. I like that. We are back. Somebody is really excited. Whoever wrote this list is really excited for this one. You can tell. They're excited. BioShock 4? What the fuck? What? Is that a thing? The next installment in the franchise will be the first BioShock game without Kevin Levin in it, as he works on Judas with a new studio. BioShock's unique storytelling alongside its astonishing art style and world design will probably be a soft reboot and will take place in Antarctica. The rumored title of the game is BioShock Isolation. It is rumored to be the first truly open-world BioShock game with deeper RPG elements. Another rumor from insiders is that the game is deep into development. Everyone lost interest in Gears of War when they got rid of a lot of the main characters, so I'm not surprised they're doing prequels now to use the old characters. That's fair. The Witcher 4? What the fuck? Is it actually been confirmed? The next entry in the Witcher franchise. It'll feature a new protagonist from a new Witcher school, with Geralt making an appearance. Hopefully not just a cameo. It'll be released before Witcher Remake comes out and will be using Unreal Engine 5, a hard decision from developer after using Red Engine for years. Dude, everything uses fucking Unreal Engine 5 now. I kind of hate it just because I hate fucking Epic. I hate them. But, I mean, it seems like they've got a great fucking engine, so I can't be too mad. You know what I mean? Seems like they've got a great engine. Like, every game is an Unreal Engine 5 these days. I mean, these are 2027 games. I mean, we're looking 3 years down the line at this point. Elder Scrolls 6, 2028. Exodus, new sci-fi RPG, Epic, led by the original developers of BioWare before they left the company. Matthew McConaughey will star in it. But it's unknown release date. Most likely 2027 to 2028. Physant, a next-generation action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. He's releasing another game after OD? Interesting. Shit, he's actually making a lot of games. Because, I mean, he's doing something matter, death matter, something matter, dark matter, no, walking matter, package simulator, Death Stranding. There you go, got there eventually. Death Stranding 2, and then he's doing OD, and then he's doing Physant. No. That sounds like an attempt to do more Metal Gears without the license. Well, actually, I didn't read the description, but I'll read that now because I see the word Metal Gear in it. The first Hideo Kojima game for next generation will be an action espionage game inspired by Metal Gear Solid. It'll be exclusive for the PS6, so it is way far off right now. It'll blend a cinematic experience in collaboration with Sony Pictures Cinema Studios alongside action espionage gameplay from Metal Gear. It will revolutionize the industry. Okay. Let's stop kissing his ass, okay? I don't know about all that. It will revolutionize the industry. I don't know. Package Simulator didn't quite revolutionize the industry for me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Star Wars Eclipse. This Star Wars game will be developed by the Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human developers, first time trying an action-adventure designed game set in the High Republic era. Release date unknown. Rumored to be in development hell. Pepe Hands. This is a really great list. This is a really great list. You just don't understand. I know. Don't understand. This is a really great list. I'm surprised that IMBD has such a good list for games. I would not have expected that. This is a very solid list of like stuff to look forward to. I skipped over a lot, by the way. I didn't read all of it. GTA 5, second most highest selling game of all time behind Minecraft. That's wild if you think about it. Minecraft, a game made by one guy with cubes, is the highest selling game of all time. That's kind of wild if you think about it. I mean, nowadays it's not made by one guy, obviously, but does that include every single version of Skyrim, though? Good question. That is a good question. How many views does the trailer have for GTA 6? 216 million views. $216 million views. A lot. God, this is a GTA 5 generative real life AI mission gameplay. It's a recreation of a mission in GTA 5 using AI. That's kind of wild, though. That's kind of cool in a way. Shit, that's fucking wild, actually. It's kind of cursed, though. It's kind of cursed. I can't watch this on stream because of the dialogue. It's kind of cursed, but this is kind of cool, though. So I guess they fed. Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this just so you guys can see it. That was me, sorry. I'm gonna post this in the stream chat. He's supposed to have a dog. He's supposed to have a dog on a leash. It's a potted plant. Oh god, that's so cursed. That's wild. I mean, it's AI is fucking scary, dude. AI is scary. It's getting there. It's getting there. Everything about that. What has he done to that poor dog? Oh god, yeah, he's got so many fingers, dude. Look at his fingers. He's got so many fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers, and then a thumb, I guess. I know the thumb's not actually there. See, the thing is because it's a video, you can't like stare at it too much. It's actually not too bad. It's actually better AI than I feel like I've seen. Like in terms of like a moving picture, because usually like moving picture AI, like people like kind of like morph and stuff into like other things, and they kind of like do like weird shit. But from what I just watched, it actually looks like relatively normal, weirdly enough. That's interesting. I don't know. AI is scary. This is a great list. This IMDb list. Great list. I'm very surprised. I'm surprised how great this list is. A+ IMDb. I guess, is it made by like people? Or do they have like editors? I don't know. Honestly, that's probably going to be about it for today. I don't really have anything else to talk about or to do. Just kind of been loitering a little bit, but it is my stream, so I can loiter as much as I want, to be honest. I can do what I like. I think the plan is, like I said, I'm gonna try and we're gonna try and do another 1-day game tomorrow. Something easy, something short. Do another maybe 3-4 hour stream. Maybe some Crazy Machines 3. Who knows? That might be a good option. And honestly, the just chatting parts of the stream are a lot of fun. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. Hopefully it's like a cozy environment. You know what I mean? People can just chill out, hang out, listen to me chat some shit, and if they've got something to add, they can add it in chat. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the plan is, tomorrow we're going to, I'm gonna do another small game, something short and easy, 3 to 4 hours, like today, and I'm going to figure out after today's stream. I'm gonna get off right now, and I'm gonna go figure out what I need in terms of an SSD, and I'm gonna finish up the stuff I have to do for the VODs channel. That's what I'm gonna do for now, and then get some sleep. I'll order the SSD first thing in the morning, and tomorrow we'll do a stream. We'll do a stream, like I said, just another short game, 3 to 4 hours, something chill, something else to knock off the list. Something that if there is some stutters, it's not the end of the world. And I'll try and upload a short tomorrow as well. And then on Halloween, I am not going to be streaming, and potentially not streaming the day after that as well, because I think I'm probably going to be, well, no, I probably won't be setting up the SSD yet, because it probably won't arrive. So potentially a stream on the 1st of November, but potentially not. I think what I might do is the stream on the 1st of November or the 2nd of November, we'll do a DVD stream, and I'm going to try the overclocking stuff and see how that goes. We're going to do one stream with that and just see how it goes. And then hopefully my SSD will arrive in a couple days after that, and we'll just kind of ride it out from there and see how it goes. I think that's a good plan. That's my overall plan for the next 4 or 5 days. So keep you guys informed. Where should I put that information? Should I put it somewhere? I feel like, well, I mean, it's not that important information. It's fine. I mean, that's only for the next 3 days. Actually, yeah, that's not important. But just generally getting back into the swing of things a little bit. I know over the last 2 weeks or so, I've been pretty fucking down in the dumps and not getting shit done. Not doing what needs to be done. Make them sleep with the fishes. But I did upload a video today, which I'm pretty happy about, and try and get a short uploaded for tomorrow as well, and be back on the grind in terms of that. It was just a DVD video for today, but probably just be some DVD videos here and there, because I've just got so much to do, and until I can get things back to a smooth thing, I'm just gonna look for the easiest stuff I can to upload, just to keep the uploads going and keep the progress towards uploading all that old clips, highlights and stuff. Just slowly making progress. I think I've got 320. I've got, I mean, if I want to fucking I probably 400 clips, if not more, honestly, maybe 400 clips, we'll say. And then I have 300 and 320 highlights on Twitch, and then I have 900 gigabytes worth of footage on my computer. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Very slowly getting through it all. One day, hopefully. We'll see. That's the goal though. I mean, not a 1 day maybe, 1 day guaranteed. I am going to upload all of that stuff, but it's just going to take a long time. It might be like literally 5 years in the future, but that's okay. I will get it done eventually. I want to have uploaded all of that stuff because otherwise it just gets lost to the void. I really like the idea of having everything uploaded. Like, it's like nowadays, everything I do gets uploaded. Like all the streams get uploaded, all the clips are like part of the streams, so nothing gets lost to the void, so to speak. So I want to get all that other stuff that is lost to the void and get it not lost to the void, and then just have everything. You know what I mean? That's the idea. So eventually, 1 day, but it'll just take a long time. But that's like a long-term goal. Long-term goal. So, to be honest, the video I uploaded today is not like lost content. It is uploaded on the VODs channel, but I already had it like it was in my Twitch collection, and it was already like edited basically. I like didn't have to do that much work. I just like threw together a thumbnail and did some editing. I actually did probably a little bit too much editing, but I want to upload all this stuff, and that's in the Twitch collections as well, just because it's already like it. It's like, I mean, I could just not upload it. I was considering it today. I was like, should I remove all the stuff? But it's a little bit awkward because they're like, all of it's like a little bit awkward is the way to put it. Because some of it's like it's a little bit all over the place. Like each, because it's 3 things. I have featured clips, all the featured clips. I have like just a big folder with 900 gigabytes worth of videos, and it's just like different games and different things and stuff like that. And then it's the Twitch collections. Like each one of them has like their kind of quirks about it. Like the stuff that's on my computer, like not all of it is really stuff that I can upload. Like there's just like random VODs that are just me talking for like an hour or two, and it's just like random talking, and it's not really anything in specific. It's like, how am I really gonna upload that? Or it's like recordings that I tried to do of video games and I decided to scrap it. So it's stuff like that, which I might not upload. I'll just, like leave it on my computer. I'm not gonna upload everything. Or it's like Twitch clips, and some of the clips just aren't like good enough on their own. You know what I mean? So I either have to like throw them in a compilation, or, like they need to have like some kind of like general thing tying them together. And like some of these clips like have like music in the background, or they have like I'm talking to people while they're like happening, or um or like they're just like not recorded at very high quality, or they're very fucking old. And then like the Twitch collections, like some of it's like stuff that I have like half of it on my computer, and then I have half it in the Twitch collections. And some of it is like lost to the void. It's a mess, but I've put in the effort to at least narrow it down to those 3 places, and so I at least know where everything is. Like I have everything collected, if that makes sense. But it is still just like a bit of a convoluted mess, all the stuff I have. I pretty much just like look through my computer. I'm like, okay, what do I want to upload today? Do I want to look through, stuff on my computer? And I take a little look, and I'm like, I don't really feel like anything on there is that great. And so I go to the Twitch collections. I'm like, okay, does any of this look good? To be fair, it usually comes down to how much time I have. If I feel like I have a lot of time to do something, I'll look for something on my computer, because that usually takes a lot more editing, because it's just like raw footage. Whereas the Twitch collection stuff is already like pre-edited, because I picked like a start point and an end point. I was like, everything in between those 2 points is relevant to the video. So it's like already kind of pre-edited in that way, and there's barely stuff that I need to like add onto it. So it's a lot quicker to do that. And also it's like singular matches of like DBD, for example, and it's like 15 minutes. So it's like a super easy edit, super easy render, throw it up, put a little description, make a thumbnail if there's like a thumbnail that I can make. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking about my YouTube process right now. To be fair, not a lot of people who stream also like make YouTube videos. Well, I mean, I say that quite a few people do actually. Quite a few people do. It's a little bit less so now though, because people either, like, if you're a successful streamer, people just have somebody else do it, and or you're a YouTuber who also just streams in their free time, if that makes sense. It's not super common for a streamer to also make videos, I feel like. They usually just have somebody else do it, or they just don't deem it worth their time. I don't know. I enjoy making the YouTube videos though. I enjoy making the YouTube videos. Like, it's enjoyable to me. I enjoy seeing like posting them and seeing them seeing them be posted. Honestly, like, it doesn't even need people to like watch them and stuff. Like, it doesn't really bother me. Like, the numbers aren't really that important to me. It's just cool to see them posted and see like my thumbnails and stuff like that, and also just see like history. Like, it's cool to be able to see like all the games I've played and stuff like that, and different videos that I've wanted to upload. And I've also thought about it. If I die at any time, people can look back at my fucking thing and be able to see me like 7 years ago, or like, you know what I mean? There's like a quite detailed history of my life. It's like there's thousands of hours of footage of me just playing games. You better not. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. You know, I might die. Who knows? Fucking get one of those Black Mirror robots made of you. Fuck, she fucking would too. Don't even joke. She fucking would. I don't want that fate. Just let me die. Just let me fucking die. I would smile. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. That's psycho GF territory, dude. Let me die. Shit, you're not even wrong though. Like, legitimately, people could create an AI off of the hours of footage of me fucking streaming video games. That's weird, actually, now I think about it. Fuck, maybe I don't want to upload everything. Legitimately, somebody could create like a copy of me. You could be one with the AI. It would be perfect for you. I do like AI. You're not wrong. That's actually scary. Like, imagine that in like 20 years, if there's enough of a footprint of you, people will be able to like scan you. Misa is your waifu. You have no room to speak. Okay, Misa is like a half waifu. I don't know that she's like my waifu. She's like a half waifu. I think she's cool, but I don't know about like full waifu territory. Now you're sounding like light. No. Not that motherfucker, okay? But I'm not an asshole. An asshole. I did like that show. That show was pretty good. I like that other show too. The what was that anime we watched, Fluffkins, with the goo monsters, like the ink monsters that were doing stuff with the old grandpa that was like a fucking commando. Ajin, yeah, that was a good show. That was a good show. I liked that one. Ended a little too fast, sadly. It was good though. I liked it. What are some other animes I've liked? Huh. We need to watch more of that. What is it? Death Parade? Death Parade? I don't know if it's Death Parade. Might be. It was like a death game show, like in hell. Yeah, that'd be fun. No, yeah, we watched like one episode a long time ago. I liked that one episode. I thought it was pretty good. That's pretty, yeah. Watch some more of them. I remember we watched one episode of Sword Art Online and I hated it. I don't know, I like the premise of Sword Art Online though. I like the premise of Sword Art Online a lot, but I don't know. That first episode just didn't seem very good. Saved yourself. I don't know, I like the premise of it a lot though, like getting trapped in a video game. It's a cool premise. I don't know, Sword Art Online doesn't seem like it's that popular, if that makes sense. Like it's very popular and it's well known, but I don't think it's like that beloved, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not like something like Naruto or Naruto. I don't know how you say it, but I feel like Naruto is like super beloved. Like people really like that one. Sword Art Online, I feel like people like, but I don't know. It's like not held as highly. You know what I mean? Like people understand that there's problems with it, if that makes sense. Like they kind of understand and accept that it's not, well, not that it's not great, but it's just not amazing. Like there's some flaws. I don't think it was ever like big three status, but seemingly everyone that watched anime had seen it once upon a time. That's fair. What's big three? Is there like a big three animes? Or is that just like a saying? Like a term of speech? And what do I think are like the big top three animes? I mean, I know Attack on Titan's super popular. Naruto's super popular. One Piece seems super popular. I don't really like Bleach. Back in the day, it was Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I got some anime knowledge. Anime knowledge. I don't watch much of it, but I got some knowledge. Keep my ear to the ground. um, I think I've watched very little anime. Pokemon? Pokemon's a great anime. Let's be honest here. Pokemon? Very solid anime. No, it's funny actually, because when I was a kid, I watched Avatar The Last Airbender. And I remember I would have been like a cartoon, okay. I would have been like 11 or 12 or something when I was watching Avatar The Last Airbender. But I was like, man, this show is amazing. I was like, this show is so good. You know what I mean? I was like locked in. You know what I mean? Um, and it's crazy to me now, being so much older and seeing how much everybody else loves that show too. You know what I mean? And like being like, wow, I was right. You know what I mean? It was a really good show. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason that I liked it so much. Like it was genuinely that good, which is kind of cool to see. Because I mean, that show is like beloved by a lot of people. I still see people fucking talking about it. Like people talking about like, oh, this is why this character was this way, and like people like just like kind of doing deep dives into like the lore and the back like story of certain episodes or like character arcs. It's like funny. It was a great show. It was a great show. Really well done. Really well done. There was a lot of like a lot of passion in it, I feel like. And there was like it was like there was impactful storylines and stuff too. It wasn't just like basic shit. I haven't seen it in a long time, obviously. But I still remember a lot of it, which I mean, you know, is a sign of them being pretty good. I still remember quite a lot of it. Probably would have liked it as a kid, but it kind of came along too late for me, so I never really watched any of it. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I don't think it's like, it's a little bit lighthearted. Definitely like more for a younger audience. But it's like for a younger audience, but also like it's the good kind of younger audience type of media, I feel like, where it's like it's made for a younger audience, but it has very like it actually has substance to it. You know what I mean? Like that it isn't like dumbed down so much that it's like literally fucking brain rot, but it is still like it is more for a younger audience, but it's not like, you know, like it actually has substance. I don't know how else to explain it. But like nowadays I feel like a lot of the younger audience stuff is like so dumbed down to the point where it's like it's just like kind of brain rot, and then for anybody else it's like just not in, it can't be enjoyable. You know what I mean? Which is a shame. So I feel like stuff like that, like watching stuff like that as you grow up helps you be a more like intelligent person. You know what I mean? Be like a more established person as you grow up. Because like while the stuff you're consuming is like for a younger audience, it still has substance for you to latch onto and kind of understand and try to grasp. You know what I mean? And that kind of like sticks with you. No. Yeah. I like. I wasn't disagreeing with you. Like I said, like it is kind of more for a younger audience. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I was just explaining. Like I was just talking. I don't blame you for like not specifically getting around to watching it. Wasn't edgy enough for my bleeding teenage angsty soul. That's fair. That's fair. No, it is not a very edgy show. It is not a very edgy show. There's very little edge, to be honest. Very little edge. It's more lighthearted, to be honest. But there is some serious moments for sure. There's some serious, like, impactful moments, but it's definitely more lighthearted. God, wait, how were you an emo kid or just edgy? I feel like just edgy. Well, maybe full emo. Just edgy, I think that's. I was just me, I think. Shit, fuck. I think I was just me. To be fair, I mean, Fluffkins has known me since I was 14, right? I think so. I've pretty much just kind of been the same. I'm a lot more cynical now than I used to be, though. Almost a decade, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I'd say that I'm mostly the same, aren't I? I don't feel like I've changed that much. I'm more cynical now than I used to be, for sure. That's one thing I've observed. Definitely more cynical, mostly unchanged, yeah. I think I was always pretty sure of who I was from a young age. Most people around me kind of told me that, realized that as well. They're like, you are very sure of who you are. I don't know, I've always been, I'm more outspoken now, though. Because I think I grew up and I wasn't outspoken enough, and I kind of let people walk over me a little bit. Now I'm a lot more outspoken. Maybe you've gotten a little more firm in your stances and beliefs on things, a little harder to change your opinion on things you feel sure of, but still open-minded. I think that's just natural, though, because you just get like more knowledge on your opinions and stuff. You know what I mean? So you get like either my opinions have changed or I've gotten more firm on them. It just is natural. You know what I mean? Also, to be fair, I've grown up and I've gotten more cynical and I've realized how fucking stupid a lot of people are. Like, there is smart people out there, don't get me wrong. And I'm not even saying I'm smart, but man, like the fucking, like, when I was talking on Twitter, like, dude, the fact that 2 people started, like, flaming me, like, hard flaming me, and saying that I was a fucking narcissist, and that I was, like, because I disagreed that their movie wasn't good. Like, that is wild to me. Like, it was wild. I was like, fuck, man. Somebody, so this is somebody, I'll read you something, okay? They said, your opinion isn't correct because by default, there is no correct opinion. So you're just a narcissist wanting some internet attention. What? I never said that I was correct. I never said, oh, you're wrong. Like, in both of my messages where I expressed my opinion that I didn't think it was a good movie, I said disagree personally, or this movie totally deserved to not do well, IMO. Like, and that's not even the worst one. There's another one. Wait, let me find the other guy. This guy. So anyone who disagrees with your opinion is by default wrong? Got it, narcissist. Glad that the well-regarded film critic GamerTie108 spreads his 100% correct opinion. We'll make sure to consult you whether a movie is good or bad next time, pray emoji. Like, what? Like, what? Like, I literally said the only times that I expressed my opinion, these are my messages, okay? These are my messages. This movie totally deserved to not do well, IMO, lol. As someone who loves the concept of Suicide Squad and was so excited for the first and second one, it actually amazed me how they made almost a repeat failure of the first one, lol. And then I said, disagree personally. I do not think it counts as a good movie, lol. Those were my messages. That's it. That's all I expressed. Like, I don't understand how people can freak out that much. Like, these people don't have, like, reading comprehension. Like, I got called a narcissist by 2 people for those messages. How is that even possible? Like, how is that even possible? Wild. Wild. Oh, and this guy says, I see you argue with other people screaming I'm right in their faces. What? What? I don't know. Wouldn't that imply that having any opinion makes someone a narcissist? Apparently so, yes. I mean, these people are prophets, honestly. Prophets. Sounds like an opinion, buddy. Be careful, your narcissism is showing up. I don't know. It amazes me. I shouldn't have expressed my opinion. Well, actually, no, I should have, because people like that are fucking dumbasses. And if all the smart people, not saying that I'm smart, but I'm not that dumb, thankfully. If all the not dumb people be quiet because the dumb people are being too annoying, then all we'll have left is fucking dumb people conversing. And so, yeah. I mean, I didn't insult anyone. I didn't do anything. There are people, and then there are the terminally online. One of these 2 groups have a grasp on reality. The other uses Twitter. Fair. No, yeah, like I didn't insult anyone. All I did was express that I disagreed. That's it. That's literally it. I expressed that I disagreed, and I expressed personal experience with it. Like I expressed that I wanted the movie to be good and I thought it was a repeat failure. That was it. And apparently that's like screaming in people's faces that I'm right. Apparently that's narcissistic behavior. Like it's wild. It's wild. Like you can't even disagree with people. They just get mad. Like over something that's so opinionated as movies. You know what I mean? Like movies, books, music, like that stuff is so opinionated. Like food, like it's crazy to me. Like I didn't insult anyone. I didn't say anyone's opinion was stupid. I just disagreed. I was like, "Yep, I disagree with your opinion. My opinion is the opposite. I think it was a bad movie. You think it was a good movie. I think you're wrong. You think I'm wrong. Cool. Like we're expressing our opinions. Like why is that a problem? I don't understand. It's wild. We're wild. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely understand. You're not allowed to have a dissenting opinion in certain corners of the internet. No, yeah, it really is that way. It's weird. Weird. Like you can't have conversations with those type of people. You know what I mean? Like you can't. They won't. They genuinely do not want to let you converse. Like they want to just scream at you and just get rid of you. Weird. Weird. I mean, it's not that weird because they disagree with you and they want your opinion to be gone so that their opinion is the only opinion and they're right. You know what I mean? Especially not underneath a post that asks you for your opinion. What were you thinking? I know. You're infringing on the rights of people to think their thinking is the only way to think. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Because if somebody's challenging them with the opposite opinion, they feel threatened because then they have to defend themselves. Then they have to explain why they think that way. They have to accept that maybe they're wrong. But if they get rid of you, they don't have to think about that. They can just think that they're right. And they can just surround themselves with people who validate them. And then they can feel like they're right, even if they're wrong. And that makes them feel good. Which is sad because I feel like there is really two different groups of people. That's the main thing I've realized as I've gotten older. There's two different groups of people where there's people that want to be right and there's people that want to be correct. And they just can't mix. Like those two groups just cannot mix. They might agree on a topic, but as soon as there's disagreement, it will never be resolved. Because the people who want to be right do not care about the truth. They do not care about reality. They just want to be right. They don't care what is right. They just want it to be their, whatever it might be. Whereas the people who are correct are okay with changing their opinion. They're okay with like learning. They're okay with changing. And they want the truth to be revealed so we can be correct on whatever we're thinking. And it's just like you can't sway the people who just want to be right. Like they just don't care. And I feel like it's also easier for them to just stick with what they have because they could change their opinion. There's nothing wrong with changing your opinion, but for some reason they find that like threatening. Like they just stick with one opinion and they're just like, this is my opinion and it is right. I don't know. Also, not liking something someone else likes is a personal attack on their person. So you've directly insulted them as well. I know. That people get way too attached to stuff like that. It's wild. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I can kind of understand it in a sense of like, I was calling the movie bad. I wasn't just saying, oh, I didn't like it. I was saying, I think it's a bad movie. So, because like, if somebody said like, oh, I think Borderlands is a bad game, you know what I mean? Like Borderlands 2, I would feel kind of insulted. I'd be like, no, it's not a bad game. It might just not be for you. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't resort to attacking them because I have more intelligence than that. But I can understand why it might spark some bad feelings because I was stating that the movie was bad specifically. I mean, their responses are still unwarranted, and it shows low intelligence. But I was claiming the movie was bad. I wasn't just saying I didn't like it. I was saying it was a bad movie, which, I mean, I think it was honestly, but um, I don't know. Like that movie was bad, in my opinion. It was bad. I genuinely liked the first one better. I liked the first one better, which I feel like is kind of saying a lot. I don't know. Did you see the second one, Anima? The second Suicide Squad? Yeah. What do you think? Did you think it was better than the first one? First was better. Okay. I I I agree with that. I agree with that. I don't know. The second one had so many issues of its own. And I feel like they kind of repeated some of the issues as well. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I also just don't think Suicide Squad works as a movie. I think it's more better suited for like a TV show. Like, to be honest. Like, I think it's better suited for something like The Boys or like maybe like a short series, you know what I mean? Or like big long episodes, maybe like hour-long episodes. Like, and each episode is like individual in its own thing, you know what I mean? Maybe like an 8-episode season. Each episode's like an hour long and they're all like individual, you know what I mean? Like their own thing. I feel like that could work pretty well. I feel like as a movie, it doesn't like really do that well unless they only focused on like a couple characters. I mean, I guess that's what I'm saying with like an hour-long movie though. Or with hour-long episodes. I mean, that's essentially kind of a movie at that point. It would give them more time to build up the characters though, and they could do less characters per episode. I feel like, and you can also like split the character building between episodes and stuff like that. I feel like the movie just isn't enough time. A lot of these characters only have like half characters built, and they're like, dude, they went like full tropey, like, oh, this character, you know, traumatized by their mom. It's like that's literally the only thing about the character. Like, it felt like satire. The second movie, it felt like a satire movie. Like legitimately, it felt like it was making fun of itself, but like it wasn't making fun of itself in a good way. It was making fun of itself in a bad way. Like it was making fun of itself, but like I don't know. Honestly, I don't like James Gunn as a director for DC movies anyways. His whimsical comedy approach doesn't really gel well with the more serious tone DC tries to go for. No, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. That was a big issue with that movie, I feel like, as well. Like the tone was just like all over the place. Like it was like a bit more serious, but then it was a bit like satire. It was just wasn't great. Wasn't great. Uh I really like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's like one of my like favorite movies, honestly. I really like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. But Guardians of the Galaxy 3 wasn't as good for me. I don't know. It had some cool elements and it definitely had like cool story and stuff, but there were some elements I just didn't like about it as much. And I think it's kind of just the nature of like the mainstreamness of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe nowadays and like the Disneyness of it. I don't know. Just felt a bit too, I don't know. Kind of it just like a bit meh. I don't know. It was a while ago that I watched it. Didn't make me as happy as the second one. I really enjoyed the second one. I haven't seen the first one in a long. I don't even remember what happens in the first one. I really like the second one, though. I think it's a great movie. Alright, I should probably get off. It was a fun time, though. It was a fun time. What are your top 3 favorite movies? Fuck. Good question. Fuck, I don't keep a list. I was trying to think of movies that I liked the other day. Like you said, oh, what are your like favorite bad movies? I couldn't think of anything. I don't really keep a list of movies I've watched. Top 3 favorite movies. Like, dude, it's hard for me to remember what I watched like this year. Top 3 favorite movies. Fuck, I don't even know what I've watched. Clue. I really like Clue. Clue's up there. I really like Clue. Clue's like one of my favorite movies. I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2 I really enjoy. I've seen that like twice. What else? Oh, Star Wars. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Episode 3. Absolutely. I don't think any of the other Star Wars movies makes a list, sadly. But Episode 3, Blue, and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 are all great movies. Those movies are kind of a weird lineup, I know, but that's kind of who I am. That's kind of who I am. The fucking Clue, just like throw that in there with like 2 sci-fi movies. I mean, the thing is, if I add like 2 more movies, then it'll get like real weird. Then it'll get real weird. Honestly, Tombstone might be up there. I haven't seen Tombstone in a long time. The Thing, Scream, Cabin in the Woods, 2 and 3 probably change depending on the mood, but The Thing will always probably be number 1. I haven't seen The Thing. We should watch The Thing. The Thing is renowned as a really good movie. It is going to be Halloween. I don't know if The Thing is available on any streaming services. We should watch it, Fluffkins. Scream as well. I'd love to watch Scream. I want to watch the original Scream. I want to watch Scary Movie too, but I know you will hate that. I want to watch Scary Movie though. I really like the satirical comedy of it. I watched Cabin in the Woods. I thought Cabins in the Woods was fun. Okay, no, but I'm down for Scary Movie. I don't know what that means, but I know you'll watch Scary Movie, but you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. I'm down. I know you're down. I know that you said that, but you're not gonna like it. You don't like comedy. I like the satirical nature of it. All the clips I've seen from Scary Movie are always fucking hilarious. I just love how much they're taking the piss out of like all the horror tropes and stuff. And like how they're recreating scenes, but they're just like absolutely taking the piss out of it. I just love it. It's like so stupid, it's funny. They're making a new Scary Movie, actually. They're making a new Scary Movie, and it's going to be made by the people who made the originals, apparently. If anybody is a Scary Movie fan, I saw that and I was excited, and I haven't even seen any of them. I think it was like 2 brothers or something, or like a group of 2 guys who made the originals, and apparently they're doing another one. First couple were fun. The formula got real old after that, though. No, yeah, that's fair. Like there is like fucking 8 of them or something like that, which is kind of insane. Maybe because it's the original people. Maybe it'll be good again. New one that they're making, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. It excited me when I saw it. I was like, oh shit, That's kind of cool. But I haven't even seen any of them, so I don't know what other movies I would put like super high up. I do like Tombstone, but I haven't seen Tombstone. I'd like to watch it again soon. Tombstone's like a fucking classic, though. What are some other like really good classic movies? Classic 2000s movies. But I haven't seen most of these. Oh, I really like Wall-E. I'm a big fan of Wall-E. I like Wall-E. I don't recognize a lot of these. I don't know if I put Wall-E as like one of my favorite movies still, but I do like Wall-E. I don't recognize any of these movies. Okay, what about 2010s maybe? I don't recognize any of these either. Fucking hell. I don't watch that many movies. I really should watch more. I really like movies, but I never get around to watching enough of them. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Oh my God. Terrible movie. Solo. Solo is really good. Really liked Solo. We tried to watch Get Out recently, didn't we, Fluffkins? It wasn't available? Yeah. How old is the original Scream at this point? 2015? No, it's an adaptation. 1996. Holy shit, that's old as fuck. I didn't realize the original Scream was that old. Holy. How many Screams have they done? Scream 7 is in 2026? Scream 6? Is that any good? Newest Scream? Seems like it was alright, but not great. Oh, they made a new like adaptation of it in 2022. Gotcha. Wait, no, that's just they skipped a number, so it is Scream 5. Not an adaptation. The new ones were kind of eh. That's fair. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I was kind of like not sure why you were surprised at the Scream pick, but that's totally true. Alien 2 I did really enjoy, to be fair. I did think Aliens 2 was a really good movie. I really enjoyed that movie. Aliens 1 not as much. I feel like it's just I talked about it, just like the reveal just wasn't there because I already know how it works. Good sci-fi horror is rare though, sadly. That's true. Not wrong on that. Aliens is a pretty good movie. Aliens would be up there for me as well, honestly. I did really enjoy it. I think it's a really well-made movie. Like you can just feel how well made it is. I think Alien 1, I'm going to be honest and say that I think a lot of what makes Alien 1 good is the reveal of the creature. And I feel like if you don't have that reveal, it's just the magic really isn't there. And so I feel like a lot of people who really like that movie, it's because they had that experience. And I feel like it's just not that good of a movie if you don't have that experience. Which, I mean, to be fair, it is what created that experience, so that's fair. But I don't know, just so I mean, I guess it's a good movie in of its own right, but I don't know. It kind of like kills its own parade, if that makes sense. Like, because it's so popular now that it's kind of killed its own fanfare. Event Horizon and Pandarum are some of the only ones I can think of that aren't part of the Aliens franchise. People mention Event Horizon. No, I've never heard of Pandarum. Oh, it's a Hellraiser? Is there a picture of Hellraiser? No spoilers. I want to watch this at some point. Event Horizon. People mention Event Horizon a lot. I know nothing about it. I don't know. I need to watch more movies. I never fucking watch enough, honestly. I love watching movies, but I never find the time to watch any. I just fall behind. There's just always new movies releasing. I'm always falling behind. Edge. There's just never enough time to play all the games, watch all the movies. Like, life's too short, man. You know what I saw somebody doing, actually? You know what I saw somebody doing, which could be actually fun, is they were watching a movie. They were watching a movie on stream, okay? Stay with me here. Watching a movie on stream, but the screen, it wasn't showing the screen, and it wasn't playing the audio. It was just they started the movie, they like counted it down and started the movie and watched it in full, and they had the runtime on screen so people who join the stream can skip to that part in the movie and watch along. So it was like a watch party, but you can't get in trouble because you're not really showing anything. Everybody else has to have access to the movie as well, and people can talk and chat about what's happening. So you're like watching the movie with chat. But to be fair, at that point, I would have to not talk because nobody wants to listen to me talk that much. I guess maybe you do. It would have to be something that's not that important, though. That would actually be a really fun stream. Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch anything important, though, because I wouldn't want to ruin it for anybody. I'm a talker. That's the problem. I'm a movie talker. I like to talk. I enjoyed watching the Tarkov short film. No, that's fair. But I was eating, so I didn't talk enough. Or I didn't talk too much. I would have ruined it. I talked too much. I know some people really don't like movie talkers. But I'm a movie talker because I like to talk about what's happening. A yapper. I am a yapper. I'm a certified yapper. But it's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea, and I could do that with like some kind of just like a silly movie. You know what I mean? Something that's like not too crazy. I mean, even something that's just like available on YouTube. You know what I mean? Something that's available on YouTube, like just something that's like a solid movie. Maybe something that people have already seen. You know what I mean? That's available on YouTube for everybody to watch. Something that I haven't seen that everybody else has seen could be fun. You know what I mean? Because it's my first experience of it, but but I won't be ruining it for anybody else. You know what I mean? Furious 7. See, look, that's a great movie. That could be a good time. Wrath of Man, Jason Statham. Sure, why not? You know what I mean? Midway. I don't know what that is. From the filmmakers of Lord of the Rings, Mortal Engines. That could be fun. Is The Sixth Sense free on YouTube? That doesn't narrow things down much. You're not wrong. Sixth Sense. Have you seen it? I don't know what The Sixth Sense is. Not free on thing. Hollywood superstar Bruce Willis brings a powerful presence to an edge-of-the-seat thriller. I don't even know what this is. I do not know what this is. I mean, we could also just fucking watch like Star Wars. It doesn't have to be available on YouTube. But it's just an idea. I saw somebody else doing it, and I was like, oh shit, that's a great way to like have like a watch party. You know what I mean? Kind of a cool way, and like also the VOD, people can watch it on there too, because if the runtime is on screen, you'd get to watch it along with me. It won't be live, but you also get to watch it along with me. So it's like you get to have my experience of me watching a movie and like see it live, and it's like saved, and people can watch with and like kind of talk and chat about it and stuff. You know what I mean? Kind of fun. And because other people are watching it, I can just like I can have the face cam on and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm not taken away from the movie because people will be watching it on like their second monitor or something. You know what I mean? Or on their TV. I don't know. It's just an idea. It's an idea. I think it'd be a fun time. I wouldn't want to do it like all the time, but like here and there as like a one-off kind of thing would be kind of fun. Kind of a fun idea. Maybe we'll do that at some point. Be fun. Would be fun. Might be a fun thing to do, honestly, because I'm having PC issues. Just fucking watch a movie with chat and just fucking hang out. You know what I mean? Like, not a terrible idea. Find something fun to watch. Oh, like a Transformer movie? That'd be pretty fucking cool, actually. Is there any free Transformer movies on YouTube? I'd watch a Transformer movie. Fuck, it doesn't look like it. Sedge. Sedge. No, they're not free. You have to pay for them. Bullshit. Give me free movies on YouTube. Movie called Axel. AXL. That's free. Free with ads. No, Transformers is good. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Don't be a hater. Hater. Transformers is good. It's a fun time for everyone. Such a hater, man. They're not good movies, but they're fun. Fun. Okay. On the Transformers note, I really should go. It's been like 6 hours now. I got stuff to do after the stream. And Explosions the movie. I don't know, dude. You don't have the same dopamine hit when you see a fucking Transformer transform, okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay, it hits different. Okay, it's just like it's so cool. It's so cool. There's nothing quite like it. When you see a transformer transform, it's fucking wicked. Like, listen, there's a group of people out there like me who enjoy it, and trust me when I tell you, there's nothing quite like it. Okay, it's like a specific kind of drug. Can't get it anywhere else. They keep you hooked. Like seeing the transformations and the vehicles and the fight scenes and stuff, it's like really fucking cool. Really cool. I love it. It's so wicked. Honestly, just like Transformer clips on YouTube, like compilations, are fucking awesome. Except for the Transformers cartoon from like 40 years ago. What does that mean? What are you saying? Except for the Transformers cartoon 40 years ago. I'm not sure what you're saying, except can't get anywhere else. I gotcha. Well, no, yeah. But I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, Transformers in general. I would probably watch the Transformers cartoon. I don't know how, like, targeted towards a younger audience it is, though. I don't know if it would actually be an enjoyable watch for me. Might be too old. I would watch it. I like, it's not even like Michael Bay that I like specifically need. Like, it's not the Michael Bay part of the movie, like just explosions, like cookie cutter story, you know what I mean? It's just the like seeing the robots do stuff, like be cars, and like I don't know, made for selling toys, so it's on the level of Star Wars, I guess. You hate some things with such like a level of like disdain towards it. It's very strange. It's like, I mean, it's like, yeah, it's simple, but like some things are just meant to be, like enjoyed on a simple level. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't need to be groundbreaking. It doesn't need to be groundbreaking. I like me some Transformers. I like me some Star Wars. Doesn't need to break the mold. I don't know. I like seeing them like do stuff and like fight each other. That's like the main thing. Like switching from like the cool scenes where they like do things when they're transforming. Like I don't know, the robot part when they're just fighting as robots, that's not really interesting to me. Like I want to see them do stuff with the fact that they can transform. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess I just kind of like sentient vehicles, to be honest. I also like transforming vehicles, I guess. I like stuff like that. I like vehicles. The vehicle part I honestly find more interesting. I like the vehicle part. Like when they can transform, like helicopters. Oh, the helicopter transformations or the tank transformations. Like that shit is fucking awesome. I like the bad guys more just because their vehicles are so much fucking cooler. Like the Decepticon vehicles are so much cooler. Like they have fucking like they have like Humvees and like jets and helicopters and tanks and like barricade trucks and stuff like that. Whereas you got the fucking Autobots and it's like, oh, I'm a motorcycle. Ooh, I'm an ambulance. Ooh, I'm a truck. Ooh, I'm uh, uh like a sports car. It's like that's not fun. You know what I mean? Like that's not fun. You know what I mean? Like I'm bored. Bored. I want to see some fucking. I want to see some wicked cool shit. Autobot's not as cool for me personally. There is some Autobots which are, but I can definitely understand people maybe being a little bit more annoyed though if you're like a fan of Transformers back in the day because they had like more substance to them. I feel like, whereas the Michael Bay movies kind of dumbs it down a lot. But I think it's also cool to see it like with that live action CGI and like seeing it like seeing in that kind of like full vision. You know what I mean? Seeing them transform and stuff like that. So Like, yeah, the story's been ripped out, but it's also pretty fucking cool to see him like fully envisioned like that. I've been forced to watch 2 Transformer movies so far, and I'm not sure I've seen a single plot point yet. I also don't find the transformations particularly impressive. It's one thing, then a bunch of indistinguishable ripple metal, then it's another thing. No, that's fair. I don't blame you, but I rippling metal, not ripping metal. I don't know. It's like something about it. It just like tickles my brain. I don't know what it is. Like there's a certain aspect. It's just so satisfying. It's like really cool. It's a really like cool, satisfying thing. You know what I mean? It's like when you like something that's like kind of cheesy, you know it is, but like you just find it cool. Like it's just inherently cool. You know what I mean? Like like I mean I don't know what it is for me personally, or for what it is for you personally, but you know everybody has those things. Like I really like tanks, or like scythes, or lightsabers. You know what I mean? I did enjoy Beast Wars though. Yeah, a lot of people mention that. I don't know what it is about Beast Wars, but like I've heard a lot of people say that they don't really like current Transformers and they weren't really into the old cartoon, but they really like Beast Wars. Which is interesting. I don't know why specifically, but that literal gunpoint with an expression like this. I know, been forced to watch 2 Transformer movies. No, yeah, I mean the plots aren't good. The plots aren't good at all. Might as well have been, to be honest. Fucked up. Somebody must have been a real big Transformers fan. I watched Bumblebee. I thought Bumblebee was better. We watched Bumblebee together, didn't we, Fluffkins? Pretty sure we did. We did, yeah. I thought Bumblebee was better. I mean, it did have John Cena in it, but I think it was a better Transformers movie. Like it had more meaning to it. It was decent but forgettable. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't remember what happened either. It was forgettable. It wasn't a bad movie, but it was forgettable for sure. I agree with that. I don't remember what happened, but I thought it was better than a regular Transformer movie. Like I think it had more story and stuff, more substance, but still kind of forgettable at the end of the day. Such a glowing endorsement. Well, it was less cool as well. It was less cool. Like there wasn't really any cool transformations. There wasn't any really cool fight scenes or cool epic moments. So give and take. You know what I mean? No, I mean I've never said that Transformer movies are good movies. I think they're a fun to watch, but I don't think they're good movies. Like they're at least fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like compare a Transformers movie to like Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was not fun to watch. There was nothing fun about that movie. Like nothing fun happened. But Transformers, there's at least the transformations. There's at least like the transforming elements and seeing them do cool shit. You know what I mean? And the fight scenes. I don't know. Like Suicide Squad didn't have anything fun. There was like a couple fun moments, but I honestly can't even remember them. I can only remember like one at the end. That's about it. I actually am gonna go though. I'm actually gonna go. Okay, you know what? I gotta put my foot down. I've been on for too long. It was fun to chat though, and I appreciate everybody hanging out. Wait, oh my god, clips of the day. Oh yeah, gotta watch some clips of the day. I do have a really good time talking to chat. A choice between those two is fucking Sophie's choice to me. I don't know what that means. What is Sophie's choice? The romance drama. What a reference. 1982 psychological drama. What? Concerns the relationship among 3 people sharing a boarding house. What is this reference? What kind of references are you making? Unless there's some other kind of explanation, I don't understand. Got some clips. Got some clips. Got some clips. Need to fix the audio. The titular choice involves her being forced to choose which one of her children would die. Gotcha. Spoilers. Oh my god. I'm just joking. I'm just messing with you. Just messing with you. Don't be mad. Sorry, I know you were about to watch that one. I know. What the fuck, dude? What a fucking asshole thing to do. That was my top movie, dude. Top of my list. All right, we gotta watch these clips. Let's watch some clips, shall we? Ooh, wait. Need to do one more thing. Just put the clips up. All right, we should be good. Should be good. All right. Let's watch some clips. I gotta move. All right. Wait, can I shoot it? Shit. Does this work? That was a fucking expert shot, by the way. That's one way to do it. Fuck. Wait, can I shoot it? Oh, you don't have the giant explosion. The giant explosion was epic. Shit. Just randomly shot this and blew up this entire fucking thing. I thought this game was pretty cool, honestly. I'm not an RTS fan, but I can definitely see why some people would like this, especially 10 years ago. I feel like it had some cool mechanics. Cool mechanic. Like this mission, I felt like I was like really trying to figure out like what to do. You know what I mean? Like it was a really cool like objective and stuff. Oh wait, I think you do have the explosion in the next clip. Stand the fuck up! Why are you guys always prone? I don't understand. Oh my god!
Excellent. No more fuel for German ships.
Okay. Job done. Fucking success.
More ships can arrive and start the offensive. We must disable German high-caliber gun batteries, as well as artillery guns near the coast.
I mean, I didn't even know that was my objective, to be honest. Stand the fuck
It
just happened. Up. Why are you guys always prone? I don't understand. Oh like how it starts off with me just yelling at him. Stand the fuck up. Why are you guys always prone? I don't understand. Oh my god! Those explosions are really cool too, and like the chain effects. Like there were some cool elements to this game. There were some pretty cool elements. All according to plan, exactly. This is a fucking great clip. This is a great clip. It's fine. We climb to the half track? Oh, look at that. They're climbing in. This is a great clip. Oh, let's go. What's up, fuckers? Oh, shit. It's a stun. Okay, listen. I kind of knew that putting everybody inside one half track was not a good idea, but it was fun. It didn't end so well, though. It didn't quite end so well.
Yes, sir.
They're all bleeding out of the crowd. That's a pretty great clip. You climb to the half track?
That's a pretty great clip. I like how you get them all climbing in too.
Oh, look at that. They're climbing in. Oh, let's go. What's up, fuckers?
I want to see if I can get my reaction of when I notice the stug.
Oh,
You can see it on my face.
Oh.
This is the moment I knew I fucked up. I mean, that was a good shot from that stug.
Oh shit, it's a stug.
Oh, we actually got rocketed at the same time. That's unlucky. Look at this. I didn't even notice that. I thought it was just a stug, but look at this.
Oh shit,
A
it's
rocket
stug.
flies in at the same
Shit,
time.
it's a stug.
That's a good clip.
Okay,
like
listen. I kind of knew that putting everybody inside one half track was not a good idea, but it was fun. It didn't end so well though. It didn't quite end so well.
That's a good clip. Thank you. That's a top quality clip right there. Top quality clip. That's a high quality clip. You know, every now and then we get a clip and it's like, that's a good clip. That's a good clip. That's a good clip right there. Thank you for the clips as always, Fluffkins. Thank you very much. Good clips as always. Great clips. 10 out of 10. Would watch again. I did watch most of them again, actually. Thank you for the content. You're very welcome. Thank you for enjoying the content. I'm glad you enjoyed. So yeah, I did talk about my plan before, but I'm gonna wrap it up real quick just so everybody is aware. Tomorrow I'm gonna do another stream. I'm gonna get off today's stream. I'm gonna finish up the VODs channel. I'm like behind on a lot of the VODs. I'll do that real quick. I'll figure out what I need in terms of an SSD for my computer. And then tomorrow I'm going to order the SSD, try and upload a video or a short onto my YouTube channel, and we'll do another short stream, like 3 to 4 hours. Although today was 6.5, but like 3 to 4 hours of another like kind of chill game that hopefully like stutters won't ruin too much. Just like a one-off, maybe like Crazy Machines or the Driftland game, or yeah, something like that maybe. And then the day after that I will not be streaming, and then the day after that I might not be streaming as well. But I'll either be streaming on November 2nd for sure, or potentially November 1st. And that stream will just be some DBD, just playing the Halloween event, and I'm going to try the overclocking thing, and we're going to see how that affects my DBD performance, and we'll go from there. I'm not sure what the plan is in that regard, but after that stream is when I'll kind of figure out my plan. So at the end of that stream, I'll be talking about what my kind of plan is. So that's the overall plan for the next like 3 to 4 days. So just so everybody knows. And yeah, that should be about it. I had a good time today. Hopefully you guys all did too. Thank you for the chatting and hanging out. And hopefully the game was fun to watch. A little bit something different. A little bit of RTS gameplay. Crossed another game off the list. It was a fun time. And yeah, maybe potentially figured out what could maybe fix my PC issues. Maybe not. Maybe so. We'll see. But we're going to keep riding it out and try and figure shit out. And continue with the streams. Maybe do a like a watch party stream at some point. If I'm still having issues with like the PC issues, then maybe we'll switch to like a watch party and do that for a day just to have something fun in there mixed in. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. But yeah, that is going to be about it for today. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you all had a good time. If you are new to the stream and you enjoyed, you can hit that follow button down below. I'd really appreciate it. I stream pretty much every single day. I play a wide variety of games. Play pretty much anything and everything. So chances are if you enjoy the stream, you'll see me playing something that you're interested in watching in the future. So you can check it out. Yeah, so you can hit that follow button down below. Get a notification next time I go live. And every time I go live. And I'll be on your follow list over on the left side of Twitch whenever I'm streaming. So you can always hop in if you feel like it. I do stream every day, like I said, but I don't start at any specific time. So if you do really want to know when the stream starts, your best bet is to follow me here on Twitch with the heart down below, or you can follow me on Twitter with the link in chat, or you can join my community Discord with the other link in chat. All three of those things are completely free. All they do is just give you a notification whenever I go live and let you know when I'm streaming. The notification will let you know how long I plan to stream, what game I plan to play, what time I plan to start at, and when I actually go live. So you can get all the information you need in any of those three places. They're all completely free. They're just ways for you to get notifications and be able to tune back into the stream whenever I'm streaming. So if you want to do that, there is the heart down below, the link in chat for my Twitter, or the link in chat for my community Discord. Other than that, I do have a YouTube channel where I post occasional highlights, compilations, shorts, videos, all that kind of good stuff up on there. I usually upload about twice a week. It's just general gaming content. Chances are if you enjoy the stream, you'll enjoy the stuff I post up on there. So if you do want to check that out, you can. There's a link in chat. Other than that, though, lastly, I do have a VODs channel, my secondary YouTube channel, where I upload all my streams as full-length videos. So all my streams go up on there, usually about a day or two after the stream is over, in full length, and it's just has everything I've ever streamed up on there, you know, all the games I've ever played. So if you want to see me play a specific game that I've played in the past, or you missed a stream, you can always check it out on that YouTube channel if you do want to check it out. There's a link in chat if you do. If not, it's okay. It's just there for the people who want it. But yeah, that should be about it. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you all had a good time. Hopefully the game was fun to watch. A little bit of something different, like I said. And tomorrow we'll be playing something a little bit different as well. Something else, a little bit chill, a little bit good time. Just some silly vibes. And yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. And we'll go from there with that plan that I outlined. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Fluffkins, I'm very glad you enjoyed your stay. As always, great to have you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for flipping stuff, as always. And chatting in chat. Always great to have you here. And Anima as well. You're very welcome for the stream. Thank you for hanging out, chatting in chat. As always, great to have you here as well. And thank you everybody else as well. Even if you're new to the stream, even if you only got to tune in for a little bit, even if you were just lurking, I appreciate everybody who chooses to spend their time here and enjoys the stream. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you very much to each and every one of you. I appreciate everybody who hangs out. Really, I really, really do. So thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys had a good time. And hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.